Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about another Lego set that I built. And so this one is one of my favorites, so I really want to talk to you about it. So let's dive in. Okay, so as you can see, this is a giant rocket. Once again, it doesn't fit on my stand, so I had to put it on this chair. So my favorite part about it is probably either the tip, because it's very unique. So you can see that it's pretty. It has that little white piece with the gray falling down, and so I don't think many tips on cities or other things I built with sets had that much detail. So I really like that part about it. Another one are the little side rockets or the side pieces, because it's like not part of the main part, but it's still cool. So it's like I like how the colors match the actual rocket, and you can tell it's a part of the actual rocket, but it's like they're individual pieces, but it's still connected to it. So I feel like it's confusing, but it's cool. So I think that's nice. Another detail that I like is these black, I think they're clearish, little cone-shaped pieces on the bottom. So it's representing the, for example, it's for a rocket, but you'll see them on cars, but they're mini, like the exhaust pipes, but for a rocket. And so I really like that part of it, and so I just like that detail. I like little mini details that they add like that. How long it took me to build was probably about 2 nights. So I started one afternoon, and so I went into the night building it until the next day. I finished it off that night and that day. So it took me a pretty long time, but as you can see, it's a pretty good result, and you can tell it took me a while. So I really like that. Something that happened with it is, so when I was carrying it somewhere, I accidentally dropped it. And so thankfully I'd memorized it, and I had the instructions there if I needed it, so I could build it, rebuild it, and so it's still just as it was before. It's as good as new. And thankfully the whole thing didn't even break. I think it's not as fragile as it looks. I think only this part up or something like that broke, but the bottom part I think stayed, or it was the bottom part that broke and the top part stayed, but I think the top part broke and the bottom part stayed. But all I know is the whole thing didn't break, so it was kind of easier to build anyway. And so I really like it. Another thing that I like about it is this little top tip. Not only is it a really cool part of the neat part, but you can see how it's kind of glowing. Well, it's not glowing yet, but you can see how it's clear yellow. You know how Lego has the clear types, and so they can have them in different colors too. And I like how they usually in cities and stuff, other things with tips, they have it gray or something, or white or something like that. But I really like they had it in a different color. And so I think it really fits the theme of the rocket. And some of these clear parts, now see, it's been a while since I built this, so I don't know for sure, but I think there's some way to open it and something, so that you can turn on a switch. I think it's one of the Lego pieces that can turn on with light, and so it'll turn orange light, and it's really cool. I did it once, but I'm not going to do it again because I don't even know how to do it, but I think that's really cool. They have them hidden a lot of places. I think those two are also lights because I can see inside. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool, and so I just wanted to share this with you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can like, and if you want to see more videos like this, then you can subscribe, and I'll see you next time.